Between the World and Me was written by Ta-Nehisi Coates in an open letter to his teenage son, whose namesake is Samori Touré, an African leader who fought against French colonialism. Mr. Coates was born in 1975 and grew up in a violent inner city of West Baltimore with a teacher mother and a Vietnam War vet father, who was also a librarian, publisher, and Black Panther. Ta-Nehisi Coates went on to become a journalist, a father, and a husband. He's an anti-racist feminist and an award-winning writer. His book title comes from Richard Wright's poem of the same name. In this poem, we hear from a speaker taking a walk and stumbling across the remains of someone who was lynched. The horrified speaker describes the scene while processing the event that created it. Then suddenly he is thrust back in time into the body of that man that is being brutalized by the racist mob. The speaker tells of his thoughts, his feelings, his experiences while the mob is murdering him. He continues to have consciousness even in death as the tortured remains that waits for the next unsuspecting visitor. The book, like the poem, is about how white supremacy forces itself between the person designated as non-white and that person's freedom and safety to move about in the world. We learn about the historical and present plundering of Black bodies, including the story of his Howard alumni friend, Prince Carmen Jones, who was killed by a plainclothes officer because of mistaken identity. Diversity is about interdependence of all people, and this book is a call for a more humane society. Mr. Coates spoke of his love of this country and that race is an artificial distinction that can get someone killed. He wants his son to be safe, but also to fight racism. America needs to be held to a higher standard because we promise life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.